Welcome back, happy travelers.
Almost sunny here in Wrocław.
I don't know if it is warmer, but it feels like it's warmer.
It doesn't feel like that, and it's definitely not warmer at all. I don't know what this guy's talking about. But we have a walking tour booked for today, and we did one of these when we were in Florence a few months ago. And it's a good way to kind of get oriented in a city and learn a little bit about the history.
Yeah, it should be pretty good.
This is as nice as we've seen it in Poland so far. Don't have any sunglasses, it's quite bright.
Thinking about going back and grabbing my shades. Yesterday we mentioned that there's all these little bars around the Christmas market. A couple of them are like multi-story. So we've come to this one which looked really impressive. It's 3 stories tall, it's all enclosed, there's like fur-lined seats. I don't know why we haven't been hanging out here the whole time. It's worth it just to come up here for the view. I don't think we're gonna get any wine right now just because we have our tour in about a half an hour.
We ate kind of a late breakfast, so it's about lunchtime and we're not hungry, but the walking tour is like almost 3 hours long, so we figure we should get something. Pretty much our choices are meat, bread, cheese, and sweets in the Christmas market anyway.
The only thing Google Translate tells me is that there's salami and bacon on one of them. I still don't know what they are though. Okay.
Thank you. All right, so we got what it looks like a Polish pizza to me. I don't know. It's called podpłomyk, and I asked him how to say it.
Podpłomyk.
Podpłomyk. Yes. So I know that's right. Which I think that's the first Polish word I've actually learned.
Which is pretty good. It's like a whole wheat crust pizza. Wood fired, took like 3 minutes to make. We have to eat this kind of quick though, because our tour is just about to start. So this free walking tour is about 2 hours long. It's put on by a company called Walkative. The meeting place is right by the main tower of the Old Town Hall. Look for your guide to have a yellow umbrella. If you're interested in this tour, you do have to book it online, and you're told to meet your guide right here 5 minutes before it starts.
And it's free, so it's a cheap thing to do when you're here.
You may know.
We're about halfway through the walking tour so far, just had a little coffee break.
So far we're learning a lot. Our tour guide is very good. He's also got a very dry sense of humor, which is awesome.
Yeah, we're definitely enjoying that.
And he said something about, oh, when there's a proper Polish winter, not like this. And I was like, what?
So apparently it gets a lot colder than this.
4 layers of pants right now.
I've noticed on a lot of these walking tours that the guide will show you places that you might have normally just walked straight past. We saw this really cool old jail. Also went to a monastery that had all of these really beautiful gardens. Those are all things that are just in our neighborhood that we've kind of walked by a bunch of different times, and we would have never known that they were there if they hadn't been pointed out.
Thing about Wrocław and its rivers and bridges, it actually has 5 rivers that run through it and more than 100 bridges. So it is affectionately known as the Venice of Poland. And you can see why. There's like over 20 islands, he said. We're about to go to Cathedral Island. I can't talk in the camera much more because my face is freezing.
Obviously we don't see this castle anymore, but what you can see most of all, those are many churches.
So we just ended our walking tour. It was pretty awesome. I'm really glad that we got to see some more parts of Wrocław, because honestly we probably just would have stayed in the market square area where the Christmas market is, so we got to kind of get out of that a little bit. And we got to learn a lot of pre-20th century history, not so much about the 20th century, which is a little disappointing to me, but it's okay. I can just look that stuff up later.
Yeah, we're really pleased with that tour. It was really nice. Our guide was named Simon, and he was awesome. We ended up on Cathedral Island. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so in December, that's when the sun starts to go down. And there's actually a guy employed by the city who goes around and lights all of the lamps by what looks like candlestick. I think they're gas burning
Old school.
Yeah, old school lamplighter. So we're kind of walking around trying to find him right now. We ended up chatting with the tour guide a little too long, so I think we missed him, but...
He told us what Polish food to eat.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna hit up some places for dinner tonight. We stopped back into our room for just a minute to warm up, and now we have made our way back to the Christmas market. It is Friday night, and it is definitely looking a little bit busier. There's a guy over there with a whip that he is setting on fire, so yeah, definitely a little...
What is happening?
I don't know.
I was too cold to stand there and watch that. I'd rather get pierogi, so. Our tour guide recommended this place for good pierogies. We have not had Polish food yet, which is a shame. But it is in the tourist part of town. It's right next to the Hard Rock Cafe, but he said it was good, so everything looks amazing. I'm super hungry. We're gonna get a mix of meat and vegetarian pierogies and some borscht.
All right, our soups have arrived. I went for a spicy Polish beef soup. Kelly did a beet borscht.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce Kevin's soup, but we'll write it here on the screen so you can see. I got the borscht with dumplings. I've never had borscht before, but it tastes like hot beets, which kind of sounds weird, but I really like beets, so I'm into it. Interesting.
So our platter of pierogies have just arrived. This is a plate for two. It comes with 6 boiled pierogies, 4 oven-baked pierogies, and 4 potato pancakes with a bunch of different sauces. As far as I know, each one of these is different, and from the menu it says that we're going to be trying chicken, pork neck, spicy beef, roasted duck leg, wild boar, and pork lung pierogies. The oven-baked are all vegetarian, and that's less exciting. Potato, cottage cheese, cabbage and mushrooms, cheese and oregano, and spinach. But it also comes with 4 potato pancakes that's served with wild boar stew and mushroom sauce. Honey mustard and garlic sauce too. I know that the garlic and the honey mustard are for the pierogies, and the potato pancakes get the stew and the mushrooms. So yeah, I think we're set up for a feast. Yeah, I'm just gonna get adventurous and just try one of these right away. I don't know what it is, but... I don't know what I just ate, but it's really good. I don't know, some delicious mystery meat. Let's dig in. All of the food at that restaurant was really good for the most part. Kelly wasn't a huge fan of the pork lung.
So we didn't know which meat pierogi was which, and I think we got the pork lung one, and Kevin liked it, and I did not.
I thought it was fine, but Kelly was not a fan of that one.
I will try it, and I was adventurous in trying it, but I did not like it. It was more of a texture thing than the actual flavor. And after that, I didn't want to eat very much more. It was really good though, the pierogies and the soup and everything. And
the restaurant was really, really neat too. It had a really cool atmosphere to it, right in the main square. So definitely check that out if you're ever in town. 2
drinks, 2 soups, and a big platter of pierogies and potato pancakes was like $35 or so US dollars. So definitely affordable, even though it was in the main tourist squares.
We originally wanted to go back to the market and have another drink, but it was very, very busy as it's Friday night now, and we're both pretty tired from the last couple days, so we came back to our room.
Tomorrow we are heading to Krakow for more Christmas market Polish adventures.
Yep, so be sure to subscribe because you won't want to miss those videos, and thanks so much for watching.
This is Kelly and Kevin from The Awkward Tourists. Peace out. Today we're taking a bus from Wrocław, Poland to Krakow. Hello. Which is always appreciated. Which is always appreciated. Which is always appreciated.
Thanks.
Rude.
And that's all I got. Yep. What are you doing?
Get out of here. Okay.
Kelly is so cold that she's sitting on the bathroom floor because it's heated.
Specifically, my thighs get really cold and like, I don't know why, that just cannot heat them up and the bathroom floor is heated, so leave me alone. Get out of here. I run cold.
Bye.
Bring me back pierogi.